Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday. It is Oracle Slumber Party evening, and tonight I'm declaring it to be story time. And story time is something that I came up with when I was doing my um, Daily Oracle podcast, which I hope y'all are listening to that. And I was kind of getting caught up in the monotony of doing the same thing, every single day. So what I decided to do was to just randomly pull three cards and create a story out of the three cards, which is something that I've done in the past for myself too. But it turned out to be really fun for the podcast. And I thought, let's do story time at the slumber party. So that's what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to pick three cards. We're going to create a story from the three cards. We're going to allow Spirit to share with us what it is we need to know most in this moment, wherever we are in our current situation. And we're going to allow those words to move us and to create that shift within our mindset with the connection to our heart as well. So for the collective, I'll be doing story time. And then when we are done with that, if you are still with me and we are and you are live, I will go ahead and pick a card for you if you so choose that that's what you want to do. So that is what story time is. That is the POA for this evening. And I thank you so much for being here. So be sure to say hello. And if you have not yet given StreamYard permission to share your name with me, please be sure to click on the link. I think it's just like a quick little 30-second thing that you need to do so that I can see who you are and you don't show up on my StreamYard post or news feed, whatever you want to call it, as Facebook user. I like to be able to address you by name and because that allows for a better connection too, especially if I'm doing a card reading for you. So hello, Candace. Thank you for joining me. Christine, you guys are amazing. I truly appreciate you showing up here, not for me, but for you. And I have gratitude for you for showing up and to allow yourself this opportunity to be in this beautiful sacred light circle that we have created. Every time we get together and we do something like this with like-minded people, we are actually creating a light circle. And the reason I say that is because I work with Archangel Metatron. He is the angel of light. And I call him in before I come on. And I have this new little ditty thing that I do where I actually create this gorgeous energy circle around myself. But as I'm doing this, I envision all of you within this circle and I include all of you into the sacred group. So I thank you for being a part of this and for showing up because energetically, when we connect together, our connection becomes stronger. Hello, Sherry. Thank you for joining me this evening. Just trying to allow people time to get on before we actually do the story time reading for tonight. And while I'm doing that, I just want to invite you, if you are not signed up for the Sacred Light Gathering, the first one of the year, I encourage you to do so. It's a beautiful evening of meditation. I have this incredible channeled guided meditation that I received through Archangel Metatron as I called him in before the meditation was created. And I've listened to it a handful of times this week. And it's really cool because when you channel a message, even if you're writing, um, you kind of hear what's being said and you write it. Obviously, you're hearing it because you're writing it. But then when you reread it or when you record it and you put it to music through this beautiful meditation, it's just like, holy Toledo, where did some of this stuff come from? And every time I do it, it's just even more and more beautiful to really see this pure, genuine connection that can transpire. And so the Sacred Light Meditation evening, anybody is invited. If you are a part of the Align to Fly collective, it is included as part of your monthly package. And if you're not, it doesn't mean you can't come. You can still sign up. I've had a lot of people inquire saying, do I have to be a part of Line to Fly? No, you do not. But I understand that people are busy and that they can't do everything and all the things that are out there because there are so many good things out there that we all want to try and learn. But here's the thing about Align to Fly. If you can't show up this month because you're busy and you can't show up next month because you're busy, you show up 3 months from now, you get to view all the content. So it's this beautiful ongoing library of ever growing goodness and meditations and journal prompts. And it's a great way to check in with yourself and to maintain your spiritual practice in whatever way that means. And there's live get togethers, such as the meditation night and whatever else might come to mind. So, but you do not have to be a part of Align to Fly to be a part of the meditation evening. So, I invite you to come in. And we will be actually working with our sacred self declarations that we made in the beginning of January, setting our intentions for the new year. We're going to be calling in Metatron with the light, and he is the angel of clarity. And he helps to clear the way so that we can begin to bring in more of these things that we set our intentions for the upcoming year. So if you did not do your sacred self declaration, that is still available until the 19th. And then that information will go away unless you are part of the Align to Fly group, where it will be there forever and you can download it and keep it. So I think you can download the workbook in the Create Your Sacred Space and keep that. All right. So I am going to go ahead and pull 3 cards. We're going to do story time. And this is really just what is our soul needing most to nourish and expand. That is what I'm receiving. So that's going to be card number 1. Let's go with card number 2. So story time is this thing that I came up with during the Daily Oracle podcast, where I just needed to break up the monotony of doing picking one card and doing the same reading day after day. And I just let the story unfold as the cards were picked. And I didn't view them before I actually recorded. So it was very impromptu and a lot of fun. So I thought, let's do this for the slumber party. So here we are. So, hello, Lisa. Lisa has joined us as well. So, the first card for the collective for story time on what is it our soul is needing most for nourishment and expansion. This is from the Lightstream Oracle. And this is a reminder that time is simply an illusion. This is one of my favorite. I say that every time I pull a card and post it. I always say this is my favorite card. Um, as we walk on the path, our spiritual path, time is an illusion. And so we think we have to do all the things. We think we have to get all the things done. We think we have to join all the groups, but we don't. We allow those breadcrumbs to drop in front of us on the path as we are walking along, and we pick up the ones that we feel that are needed the most, and we walk past the ones that are not, or we collect them and put them aside for later. So don't feel you have to do everything right now in your journey. And remind yourself that feelings are the leader of your emotions. They are the guidance of your actions. So if you're picking up all the breadcrumbs on your path and trying to do all the things on your spiritual journey, you may start to feel overwhelmed. And what happens when we get overwhelmed? We become frustrated. What happens when we become frustrated? We put everything aside and then we don't do anything. So pay attention when you feel those stressors starting to activate. That is not your soul's light expanding. That is not what is in your best interest for nourishing your soul's light and allowing that light to come your way. So this again comes back to time. You will need and do everything you need at the time, or everything that is needed most at the time that it is best needed. That's a lot of needing. That's pretty needy. Um, but you are not needy. And that's the point. You are not needy. You don't need to do everything. Do what feels really good and then slowly bring in more things. Okay, so card number 2 for what our soul is needing most to nourish for expansion, we need to bring ourselves back home. This is an action card. This is the reminder that our light within our soul is our home. And when we step into that light and we respond to the song that is playing and we step into the harmony of that song, we are bringing that light in and we are allowing organically expansion to take place. And this will allow great time for reflection and stillness, and it will bring you peace. The light within your soul is the space that you can find peace at any moment, even in the midst of chaos. That was one of my favorite messages many years ago. So I have a couple Facebook users here that said hearts and good evening. So I'm not seeing your name. So if you are going to post something, please be sure to post your name so I can address you properly. And the last card for the story for the collective for this evening is make peace your next destination. Inhale, exhale. I'm giggling because it just never ceases to amaze me how beautiful the cards can line up. I literally was talking about coming home to your light. Let me put them in the right order here. And that is the space that you can find peace most often. I'm going backwards here. All right. So those are our 3 cards for the collective this evening. If you missed it, you're just joining us, go ahead and listen to the replay. It's a beautiful message this evening on what our soul is needing most for expansion. And I don't know. I thought that was pretty profound. Oh, hey, Dawn. I had a feeling it was you because every time you show up, it never shows your name. So yeah. So thank you for popping in. It's good to see you here. Okay. Without further ado, since story time is over, let's continue creating a story. And let's ask Spirit actually, as we pull the cards for everybody that asks for one, let's allow those cards to expand upon the story that we already started. And let's see what happens. Okay. All right. Who would like a card? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. All right. I'm going to start shuffling. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffling. Oh, and while I'm shuffling and you guys are Dawn Wood. Okay, Dawn, you got it. And Candace. All right, I'll start with Candace because she popped on first. Real quick before I forget, the new Fly Soul 2 box coming out on Friday. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of things that are in there. I actually just put a video on Instagram that showed a little bit more. And I don't know if you can see my earrings, but these are the Fly earrings that will be in the Chakra Healing toolbox, because earrings are a beautiful reminder to listen to spirit, to listen within, to listen to self, to allow that heart and mind connection to allow you to be the guide. So, all right, so let's go back to Candace. I got sidetracked with my earrings. Listen, listen. Okay. Candace is first. Candace, we have a Divine Light Connection card for you. This is a creativity card. This is about the key, and we think we need a key to unlock the door, and we don't. There's no key. There's no door. It's just a matter of stepping up, showing up, and stepping through that door. This is about creativity and the connection to your angels. There's roses in here as well. And the card reads, the true heart of creativity comes from a place we cannot see. This is the space of our soul's light. And you were a part of, let me see. Mr. Canon Camera does not want to. There we go. You were a part of the Create Your Own Card course. And so we talked a lot about this and how we allowed our card creations to be intuitively guided, from the pictures to the words to the numbers, the colors, and all of that. And I know that your first card deck was incredible. I don't think I have it over here. I have it over at my table where I do my morning meditation pulls. And so that's what that's about. You don't have to, but if you want to expand on your soul's light and allow more things to come in your way and begin manifesting in great ways, the creativity comes from that place we cannot see. And what you did to create your card deck is something that you take with you into your life. Don't stop with the card deck. Keep going forward with everything that you do, from your career to being a mother, to being a wife, to being a leader, to all the things. Take that you learned in the course with you wherever you go. No key needed, no door. Just walk through. Just step up, just freaking do it. Okay. So let me see. I think Dawn was next. All right, we're going with Dawn. And I think that actually carries on with our story quite well. So thank you, angels and spirit, for that. All right, let's see what card we have for Dawn. We have the instruction card, Dawn. And so here's what I'm going to do for you, because this is actually perfect. This is the solution card formation. This is a 3-card spread, but there's 3 very recognizable words in here that I want all of you to pay attention to, because this is how you are going to fully heal your heart so that your light can expand. There's 3 steps, and I talk about this in my new book: recognition, acceptance, and release. So if you're doing a 3-card spread, you can take the cards. The first card would be recognition, the second card would be acceptance, the third card would be the release. And this is a very powerful mind setting technique. First, we have to recognize the situation. We have to recognize what it is that is either triggering us or allowing us to even evolve. I mean, this can be something that you can do for good things in your life too. We don't always have to focus on what it is we need to heal. It can be focused on what we want to improve on, or why this happened, so we can better understand it. So recognize the situation, and then acceptance, right? Accept that it's happened so that you can move forward. We don't have to dissect every single piece of it. Even with a good thing, I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I had this really hard time accepting that good things could happen to me. And without that acceptance, in whatever situation it is, you're not going to make room for new things to come your way. This is where the release comes into play. The release is a form of surrender. We're releasing that energy so that it can transform to a more loving energy, and we can allow more good stuff to come in our way. So, although Dawn, the card is not pretty, the message is extremely powerful, because this is the solution card formation. And I'm actually going to, and I'm going to write a post tomorrow for this, but I challenge everybody to try this solution card formation the next time they use their oracle cards. And the first card, recognition; second card, acceptance; third card, release. And ask yourself a really good question before you begin. If you're asking a very vague question, you're going to get a very vague answer. If you want a more specific answer, ask a more specific question. And then let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear from you. So that is your message, Dawn. Um, and then Sherry is next. Oh, Stacy's with us. Hello, Stacy. Yes, we all have a need. Yes, we all have what we need, and all is within us. Absolutely. It's about recognizing it, right? And accepting where we're at, and then releasing it. So it goes back to that whole solution. What is best for your soul? All right. So this card is for Miss Sherry. Thank you guys so much for being here. As a card literally pops on the top, you create your reality. It's not a matter of you can, but is that in which you do. So whether or not you are mindful of what your thoughts and your intentions are, your thoughts and intentions are being sent out into the universe. So we have a lot of thoughts during the day. We repeat these thoughts during the day. I know you've heard me say this a bunch of times. Most of the thoughts that we are repeating are about a negative situation, or a negative thought, or a negative process, or yeah, usually negative. So if we can become more mindful of what we're thinking and reset it with a new intention, and start rethinking that intention, think how powerful of a human being you could be. think about how much awareness is going to transpire. And when we have more awareness, we have greater expansion. So again, these cards are the story is just continuing from start to end. So right now we actually have a 6 card message that is going through about what your soul is needing. So these cards really are not individualized. This is for the collective as well. So take off the blinders to what it is you are thinking. Let yourself see what you're thinking. Allow those thoughts to come to the surface so that you can transform them. That's how we make transformation. That's how it all transpires, by bringing it all up and making that change. That's your choice, to make that change. So, Sherry, that message is for you as well as for everybody else. So, thank you for allowing me to read for you. Candace says, thank you, perfect message. You are so welcome, my friend. Stacy, good message for all. Yes, everything always ties in and together as always. Yes, it does. Would love a card, please. I have another Facebook user. I'm not sure who you are. If you could pop your name in there while I'm shuffling so I can focus more on your energy, that would be wonderful. Not that I need it because there's a popper for you. All right. This is from the Divine Light Connection deck. It says, your inner truth will heal your heart. And what's really beautiful about this is like 3 tiers of pictures. There's roots, there's a blossom taking place, there's a book on top of that, and then there's roses on top of that. So there is a lot going on in this picture. This is about the seeds that are planting, the roots that are grounding you and allowing you to root down into your goodness. And it's from those roots that that light is going to come right up through that stem of that plant, through that tree trunk, whatever is being planted, and is going to allow you to blossom. And as you blossom, the knowledge is going to be revealed, the wisdom that is deep within from the hall of knowledge and wisdom, which is a place that we are going to in the meditation with Archangel Metatron on Thursday night. And it is powerful. So that knowledge comes through the expansion, and the expansion, what happens is you are opening yourself up and you are allowing that light in so that you can see. Have you ever tried to read a book while sitting in the dark? No, you can't read the words. But when the light is on, you can read the book and you can gain the knowledge. So this is about turning the light on so you can read the knowledge. And then the connection not only with yourself is going to expand, but the connection with spirit and divine source is going to expand. It's also ever powerful. And when all those dotted lines are connected, the light stream is beyond incredible. And you just continue to expand and to grow. So this is for the Facebook user that I did not have a name for. Very powerful message. And also a gorgeous continuation of the story that we are creating this evening. Oh, it was for you, Melissa. Oh, beautiful. Wow, what a powerful message for everybody as well. And, that's the thing I love about doing this is, if it's not resonating with you, then it's really not for you. That's not the frequency that you're traveling on at that time. And that's okay. Take what you need, take what feels good. This is about bringing that light into your soul and allowing that expansion to transpire. And if we're going to put things in that aren't feeling right, not feeling comfortable, not feeling good, that's not going to allow you to inflate. It's going to deflate. So take what you need. This is not selfish. This is the time, this is the most selfless thing you can do, is to take care of yourself, because it allows us to show up even better. So during the meditation on Thursday night, I already let the cat out of the bag a little bit that we will be entering the hall of knowledge and wisdom to allow for greater sight of so many things. And it's a very powerful meditation. I got a little caught up in my thoughts there. So this card is for Lisa. And this is just a continuation of the story for today. This is an action card from the bonus deck from the Divine Light. This one is hard to show up on camera for some reason, but this is the Golden Heart. This is about the light, the gold light. Metatron's light is bright white and golden. And the card has one word on it, and it's mindfulness. And that has really been a big topic through every single one of these cards this evening. So this really ties it in nicely. And what I also love about this are all the triangles that are within the dimension of this heart. It's all these beautiful, pure connections that transpire when you begin to recognize them as beautiful gifts as they are. And the triangle is a sign of support. Without all three sides, the triangle cannot stand up on its own. And this is a reminder for all of you to know that you do not have to do it alone, ever. Spirit is always offering a helping hand. Your angels are always there. You invite them in, but are you allowing them to come in? Are you fully open to receiving, or are you ignoring the signs, or are you saying, no, 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 that's not what I want, even though they may be guiding you in a different direction? So it's the mindfulness of not only your heart and mind connection, but the connection that you have with spirit and what it is that they are showing to you. And somebody said, I see crystals. It's probably Dawn. I'm guessing. And I could totally see how you can see these in like a crystallized formation. Definitely. And every time I see this card, I don't know, for some reason this picture always feels like there's like Las Vegas in there because of the mountains, and then there's like two lights in the back that also almost look like the World Trade Centers, which I think about that, but then I'm like, nope, it's Vegas. So, but hey, maybe it's just a lot of historical landmarks and things like that. I don't know. But definitely some crystals in there. It's card number 52, which is card number 7, which is lucky number 7. But the thing about life is that there really isn't any luck. It's really about blessings. And when we count our blessings, we allow for more blessings to come in. So, do you guys want to see a little reveal of some of the things that are in the box? So this is the next Fly Girl subscription box. You don't have to subscribe. You can buy just one box if you want, but if you buy the subscription, then you'll automatically just receive the next one. Oh, Candace, you crack me up. I love your enthusiasm. So this box will be delivered to your door. And when you open it up, it's like a big hug. There's purple, right, which is a beautiful spiritual connection. And you get all these little goodies in here. And on this first card is a QR code as well as the web address for the Chakra Healing tutorial. It's this concept that was channeled to me. It probably took about it took 2 years because I was at a retreat in Cape Cod 2 years ago when we were at a, singing bowl, meditation, and I was shown chakra healing with a pendulum, and I was like, "Well, I don't work with pendulums. I really don't work a lot with chakras," but it actually everything kinda came through and came to fruition. So this is about chakra healing, and there's a beautiful meditation, that is a part of that too. You, of course, get, your Fly Girl earrings, where this is really cool. See, these are the earrings I have on, so I'll reveal the earrings even closer up. They're very colorful and fun. Whoops. And of course, you get a little sticker. And the earrings are a reminder to first love you and to have some fun so that you can fly. And this cute little case is awesome for traveling, by the way. You can fit like 10 pairs of earrings in here, and it's so flat. It fits into so many different spaces. And then you get a bunch of cute little cards and other things, and a cute little necklace, which I'm not going to show up too close. A little wood chip of a reminder. It's something that you can keep in your wallet, keep in your car, in your pocket, or you can give it to somebody as a gift. And then inside of this cute little box or bag is all of the goodies that the tools that you will need for your chakra healing. And that's all I'm going to reveal tonight. So of course, these cute little tassels that I made, and I got my first macrame injury from making so many tassels yesterday. I got a blister on my hand. So there's a lot of love and a lot of blessings that go into this. And before these all go out, I'm going to sage all of the boxes. And don't forget there's more stuff inside of that bag. I just didn't reveal everything. So I've never like done the box reveal before. So that was kind of fun and exciting because I thought, you know what? Subscription boxes are fun, but do they really have to be so secretive? I mean, that was the way I learned how to do it. It's like, I don't know if I want to buy a box if I don't know what everything is in there. So there's some of it. Some other parts will be revealed as we go along. And I'm really excited about this. So if you go to my website, michelleirene.com, just add your email address and you will be entered to win a box. I'll be announcing a winner on January 22nd, which I think is Saturday. So the pre-launch is Friday. If you're on the list, you get the opportunity to purchase before the general public. And then they launch on Saturday. And when they're gone, they are gone. I don't have like a huge amount of them because I don't want to carry a lot of inventory. So yeah, enter to win. And you can't win if you don't enter. So forgot what else I was going to say about that. So anyways, I guess that's it for the night. It's 30 minutes in. That's like the length of time I like to go. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. And oh, Stacy's still here. I'll pull a card for Stacy real quick. Okay. And then we'll go. So if you guys want to hang out for one more card. All right. So angels, let's call upon our angels to totally sum up the story that we created tonight through our oracle cards. And you know, this is something you can do for yourself when you're doing card pulls. Oh, there's a popper. Just say, you know what, let's create a story and pull 10 cards and lay them out and then pull them over one at a time. They don't have to represent anything specific, but just creating a story of direction, a story of guidance, and let it unfold in front of you like a book or like a subscription box. Okay, Stacy, this is for you. You can change with the changes, but nothing changes your truth. So to me, what this means is when I was younger, I was a really good chameleon. I could change colors and change attitudes so that I could fit into any situation. But then I would leave and be like, that's not you. You don't believe in that. Why did you do that? And it took me a long time to understand that when I show up in my truth, I show up as my best self. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I'm not for you. You're not for me. That's a-okay. I don't feel the need to fit in because I fit in with myself. And when I fit in with myself, I feel good no matter where I am or the situation. So you can change with the changes, but remember your soul's truth, your pure soul identity. That's never going to change. And part of our spiritual journey is in regards to learning what that soul identity is and what it is that we hang on to and what it is that we need to go to allow that authentic being to rise to the top. So, what a perfect way to end this evening. So, thank you guys so much. I love you and appreciate you for being here. And I will see you next week, same time, same bat station. Have a good night. Unless you come to the meditation Thursday night, please come. Bye.